Hello guys, welcome back to my coding lab. It's RJ here. Now today we're going to look into how to create a table in HTML. Now here I have my Visual Studio Code already open, and I already create a HTML file and name it as table, and I already have typed all the necessary HTML element tag to begin with. Now here in the title tag, I'm going to type the title for the page and name it as type it as table, right? And now in this body element tag, I'm gonna type hash1, open and close hash1, and I'm gonna name it table in HTML, and I'm gonna align this hash1 tag in the center. Now right beneath it, I'm gonna add a HTML tag to create a table, and as you can guess it, the tag is the table tag, right? Open and close table tag. Now within this table element tag, I'm going to add a couple more tag, which is tr. Tr stands for table row, open and close tr tag, and within this tr tag, I'm going to add another tag, which is td, which stands for table data, and I'm gonna add a couple more. Open td and close td, open td and close td. Sorry. Now in a usual table, you have table row. You have a table row and a column, right? Let me go to Excel to explain this. Now in a usual table, you have your rows, right? The one that going horizontally is your rows, and column, the one that goes vertically, is your column. Here's the first column, here's the second column, and the first row, the second row, and so forth, right? So in HTML, when you type tr, when you create a tr tag, open and close tr tag, you are creating a single row, right? And if you add a td within the tr tag, you're gonna add a cell within the table row. If you just type one pair of td, you're gonna create one cell within the row, and you add another pair of, you're gonna add a second cell next to it, and you add another pair, you're gonna create a third cell within that row, right? So let's just type something in here to show it in our browser. Let's just type first data within this open close td tag, and within the next td tag, we type second data, and the next one, let's type the data, and let's hit Ctrl S to save it, and let's go to our browser. I'm gonna hit F5 to refresh the browser, and here is our table supposedly. But why is our table look weird and it doesn't have any borders? The reason being is we haven't specified the borders for the table yet. To specify the borders, we go ahead in the open table tag, and we type in border equals to 1, and I'm gonna place this table in the middle, so I'm gonna type align center as well, right? I'm gonna hit Ctrl S to save it and go back to the browser and hit F5 to refresh the browser. Now there you go, this is your table. Now this table has one row and 3 columns, right? 3 columns and 3 cells of data. So now to add another row below this row, it's easy. You just add another tr tag below it, right? Another open and close tr tag. Now to make things easy, I'm just gonna copy this, and I'm gonna paste it within this tr tag. I'm gonna hit Ctrl S to save it and go back to the browser and hit F5 to refresh it. Now there you go, you have a 3 by 2 table right now. You have a 2-row table and 3 column, right? 2 row and 3 column table. Now let's just add another one, another row. I'm just gonna copy this and paste it right below, right? So I'm gonna hit Ctrl S and go back to the browser and hit F5 to refresh. And now we have a 3x3 table, 3 column table and 3 rows, right? So now let's do something more with our table. Now let's say if I want to combine this cell, right, the first cell in the first row in the first column and the second cell in the first row in the second column. Let's say I want to combine these two. So how am I going to do that? So in our TD tag, if I'm going to combine this into one cell, I can do column span, right? Because we are spanning between column, right? So this is the first column right here, the first column, and this is the second column. So we want to span this two column into one column, right? We want to merge it into one single column. So to do that, within this TD tag, I'm going to type I'm going to type column span, right, which stands for column span, equals to the number of column that I want to expand, right? So I want to expand 2 column, right? So I'm going to type 2 and let's see what happened. I'm going to hit Ctrl S to save it, and let's go back to our browser and hit F5 to refresh. Now you see our table has gone a little bit weird because we haven't deleted the second TD, but our table data has been expanded into 2 columns, right? So let's just delete this and hit Ctrl S to save and hit F5 to refresh, and there you go. Now the first column of the first row and the second column of the first row has been merged together. Now how if you want to merge all the 3 columns in the first row? Well, you just delete the third TD and just replace this number 2 with 3 because you want to expand 3 column, right? So I hit Ctrl S and let's go back to refresh our browser. Now there you go. You have 3 column expanded merged into one column, right, in this first row. So now let's create a real table. Okay, now before that, oh yeah, I forgot to show you row span. Yeah, you can do that, the same thing with row span as well. Say if you want to merge these two cells together, the second and third row in the first column, say you want to merge these 2 cells together, you can do that by typing in row span equals to 2, because we want to expand the row into one, right? We want to merge the 2 cells into one. Let's see what happens if we just type this. Let's hit Ctrl S and back to our browser and hit F5 to refresh. Now the 2 row has been merged, but our table has gone a little bit weird again. So to fix this, we're just gonna delete this TD, the second TD in our third row. We're gonna delete this and hit Ctrl S and back to our browser and hit refresh, and there you go. The row has been merged together. Now let's add an image in our table. Now you can do that by adding the image tag within the TD tag, right? So like I've shown you in the previous video, to add an image, you just type in the image tag img and followed with src, which stands for source, the source of the image, and a double quote, and within this double quote is the directory of the image. All right, so and I have an image here. Let me open the file. So I have an image of a grumpy cat here. Now to add the image, I'm gonna copy the directory of the location of my file. I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna paste it within this double quote and add another backslash, add the name of my picture file, which is grumpycat.jpg. I'm gonna hit Ctrl S and go back to my browser, and I go to refresh my browser. There you go. There's the image of the grumpy cat, but it's a little bit too big, so I want to resize this image. Now let's go back to our HTML file here. Now I want to resize this image, so I'm gonna set the width to 100 pixels, and also the height 100 pixels as well. I'm gonna hit Ctrl S and let's see it in our browser. I'm gonna refresh it. Now there you go. Here's our image appear in our table, right? And if you want to add another grumpy cat in your table, you can just copy this and add in your any of your TD, or you can create another TD. Okay, I'm gonna hit Ctrl S and let's see in our browser. So there's two pictures of grumpy cat. Now let's go and create a more practical table in HTML, right? So here in Excel I have a table that we can use to store information about a person, right? So let's create a table like this in HTML. So let's go back to our Visual Studio Code here. Now so we're gonna create the first row first. Okay? We're gonna create the first row, TR. So let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns. So we're gonna need 5 TD. So here we're gonna first type TR, open and close TR. So in here I'm gonna add TR, but let's not use TR since this will be the title, the uppermost part of the table. I'm gonna use TH instead, which stands for table header, right? So I'm gonna add 5 table header, right? TH TD. So to create another 4, I'm just gonna copy this and paste it next to it. Paste another 3 more times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have 5. 2. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna add number, first name, address, and phone number. So here we're gonna within the first table header, we're gonna type number, and in the second table header, I'm gonna type first name, and in the third table header, I'm going to type last name, and in the fourth table header, I'm going to type address, and in the last table header, I'm going to type phone number. Okay, let's see how it does in our browser first. I'm going to hit Ctrl S to save as usual, and go back to our browser and hit refresh. And now, as you can see, we have one row that has a table header in it, and let's add data below this, right? So let's just add another table row, open and close table row, and add 5 TD, right? 5 table data tag, open and close table data tag. Now I'm gonna copy this and paste it another 4 times more. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 5 table data now. Let's type this. Let's type the first. TDS1, first name John, and his last name Smith. His address is 123 Pinewood, and his phone number is 01234556. Okay, let's hit Control S to save and go back to our browser and hit refresh, and there you go, your table. And let's add another person. Right. I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna paste it below. I'm gonna change this to 2. First name is John. The second name I'm gonna change it to Doe. Change the address to Hollywood, and change the phone number a little bit. I'm gonna hit Control S, and there you go, your table in HTML. So I think that's it for today, guys. So we have just created a very simple table in HTML, and in the next video we're going to look into how to create form and how to manipulate user input. So make sure you hit the subscribe button to get the latest info and to get notified when my latest video is uploaded, and also hit the like button if you like it, and hit the dislike button if you dislike it, and comment for me to improve. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.